Hey, Cornerstone, it's Scott. Today's Cornerstone connection comes from Psalm 115. If you've ever been to an athletic competition, you've probably witnessed two teams trash talking each other. One team looks at the other and says, "We're going to mop the floor with you." And the other team says, "No, you're not. You guys stink. We know who you are. We've seen you play. We're going to destroy you." And it's a bit of back and forth banter that happens throughout the game. Psalm 115 is a bit like that. It's some banter between the nations and the Israelites. Now, the Israelites have been on the receiving end of this trash talk. In fact, the nations have looked at the Israelites worshiping the one true God, and they're like, "Where are your gods?" The nations are saying, "Where are your gods of wood and metal and stone? We don't see them." And the Israelites are looking at the nations, and they're trash talking them, being like, "Your gods are lifeless. Why are you bowing down to a tree or a stone that you just picked up and carved?" That's nonsense. Look with me at this in Psalm 115. It says this: "Not to us, O Lord, not to us, but to your name be glory, for the sake of your steadfast love and your faithfulness. Why should the nations say, 'Where is their God?' Our God is in the heavens. He does all that he pleases." So there you have it. The nations have looked at the God or the Israelites and how they worship God. And they're like, "Where's your God?" And the Israelites are like, "Our God's in heaven. He's the invisible God," but that doesn't make him no less real. Verse 4, the Israelites look at the gods of the nations and they say, "Their idols are silver and gold, the work of human hands. They have mouths but do not speak, eyes but do not see. They have ears but do not hear, and noses but do not smell. They have hands but do not feel, feet but they do not walk, and they do not make a sound in their throat. Those who make them become like them, so do all who trust in them." The Israelites look at the gods of the nations and they say, "These aren't gods at all. They're lifeless. They can't see, they can't hear, they can't speak, they can't smell. They can do nothing for you. Why are you giving your attention to them? Why are you worshiping them? It makes zero sense." Well, the fact of the matter is, throughout Israel's history, they fell into worshiping the gods of other nations. And today we do the same thing, except we don't end up worshiping gods made of metal and stone and wood. We end up worshiping gods made of plastic, like cell phones. Or we worship ideas, like a social cause or a political party. Or we worship people, looking to somebody to give us what only God can give. The idols today are in abundance. There's just as many idols today as there were back then in the ancient Israelites' time. So the reality is, when we give our lives to them, we become like them. And that is not a place where we want to be. We give our time and our devotion to worthless things that cannot do anything for us. That's why the psalmist says here, "O Israel," verse 9, "trust in the Lord. He is their help and their shield. O house of Aaron, trust in the Lord. He is their help and their shield. You who fear the Lord, trust in the Lord. He is their help and their shield." I think the psalmist is trying to say something to us. The one true God, who isn't made of wood or stone or metal, is the one to which we should look to. He's the God that is our help. He is our shield. And he says this not once, not twice, but 3 times. When our parents used to say something 3 times to us, they were trying to get something into our head, into our heart. That's what the psalmist wants to do here. Israel, worship the one true God. Trust in him. He is our help and our shield. Church, trust in the one true God. He is our help and he is our shield. Let's stop looking to false gods to give us what only God can give us. Let's turn away from them and place all of our faith in the one true God, who is our help, who is our shield, and who is worthy of worship.